Good evening, everybody. Alex StarCraft here, bringing you guys the last game in this best of 3 from IEM Kiev, sponsored by Intel. Fairly recent tournament. I talked about it in the first game of the series, which I casted second, but it's okay. And so if you guys want to hear all about it, go see that. Now, I wanted to just apologize really quick. I know a lot of what I'm saying in last game and this game, obviously in the intro, stuttering a little bit, not exactly sure what I'm talking about. I think a lot of that is just because, of course, I'm a little bit tired. I'm trying my best, and I know that's not really an excuse. But the other thing is, again, I do not play Terran or Protoss. I am a Zerg player, so I think I understand the matchups fairly well. I watch them as much as I can, and I do as best I can for you guys. You guys deserve the very best. So I'm trying to bring you a variety of games. I'm trying to learn, and I promise you guys that I will. So this game is going to be between MMA, the red Terran, in the 12-20 position, and Hasuabs, the yellow, yellow Protoss, in the 2 o'clock position. I guess minutes doesn't actually... Well, no, I guess minutes would matter. So he's probably in about the 2:30 position. The map is Shadow Temple. It is not the MLG version, which is actually surprising. The MLG version just has the supply depot right here to prevent that 3-pylon wall and stuff that you would see, or 2-pylon wall, or pylon wall in general, that you would often see players do against Zerg, just where they trap them on one base. It does a lot of damage. But we have a totally different build coming out of MMA this game. This game, MMA is getting his gas. He's getting his barracks pretty early. Well, standard timing, but he is getting his gas early, and it'll be interesting to see what he does with this. The fast orbital command. Last game, he went for the 1 barracks immediately into an expand, and then threw down 4 more barracks, both orbital commands, and then got a gas. So again, totally different. Looks like a similar build out of Hasuabs. I assume he knows he has 2 guys on gas here. Most high-level players are just a little too good to forget that they only have 2 guys on gas. It does happen sometimes, but it can be a very deliberate strategy, because of course Hasuabs, he wants gas for Warp Gate, but he doesn't want that much, stuff like that. So it looks like Hasuab's probe is trapped, trying to run from those Marines, but unfortunately, it has seen the end of its days. We will all miss you very much, Mr. Probe. We'll miss that 40 minerals a minute you bring in. And the SCV still being very sneaky, running and scouting. The Probe will spot it. And we actually have a fast factory coming out of MMA. Where is it? It's kind of hidden in the back over here. He knows that that will not be seen at the front, because he will not be letting anything in. And so I don't know the exact build, but one thing I do know, this could be some kind of 1-1-1 build. Of course, there's many variants on that. And Hasuabs, again, I'm very curious here. He has 2 geysers with a total of 2 people on them. Now, oh no, he still doesn't have a guy on here. So we might see him kind of wondering in a second why he doesn't have enough minerals. He might go ahead and throw another guy on there because he realizes it. So we see him throwing down another gateway. And I think it is a 1-1-1 build out of MMA. So this build is, many people say it's OP against Protoss, overpowered. But I have heard of Protoss holding it. The only thing I've heard people say is because there's so many variations on it that it can be very hard to hold off each specific players. I know some people will just go for like a siege tank Banshee Marine push with a contain. Some people I've heard will do a really cool thing where they have Banshees and they have Cloak, but they save up energy on their orbital. And then they just chain scan and kill every single one of your observers, so you have no detection, and that is kind of rough. So it looks like we have Hasuabs going for a 3-gate blink play, and he still only has 2 guys on his geyser. I am thinking it was a mistake, so at this point. So much for what I said about high-level players often being a bit too good to make that kind of mistake. He did hide the Twilight Council a little bit. We do have the blink coming, and this build is usually one that goes into expand, but not so much when there's a robo. He still only has 2 on there. That's making me very nervous. We actually have some Hellions coming out from MMA. They're just going to be running straight past the Stalker into the main. It could be because Hasuabs did not wall, and a drop at the same time, and this is dangerous. The Hellions can get so many kills right here. Oh my gosh, this is the end of the series. We have 23 workers killed by MMA. So HasuWebs is currently at 2. 1. The other one's in here, maybe? 1. Where's the other one? 2. Okay, it's up here by the gas guys are hiding. Alright, well, that was definitely a 1-1-1 build. And just kind of a harass-heavy play that just kind of, it kicked into gear far before HasuWebs was prepared for it. And it wasn't that he didn't micro at the best, but either way, this push would have done so much damage. The chances are HasuWebs would have been out of the game either now or later on because his economy would have been damaged so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this best of 3. I hope you guys all continue to watch, subscribe, enjoy my videos as much as you be seeming to. If you want to, leave me a comment, give me some feedback, tell me how much you love my casts, tell me how much you hate my voice. I've had all of these happen. I don't mind. All of it's just awesome because I'm casting StarCraft 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be bringing you more casts later this week. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening.